Shall we go and speak with Sir Leonard, Master? I believe I can guide you to the person in question.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Follow me, if you would.
If I were you, Master, I'd not leave this unread. It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had. Living's hard. Dreams are free, they say.
Would you mind coming over here?
A few hours sleep. I'm in fine fettle today.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps it's time I went looking for him. That place puts my hairs on end. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself. Find myself some work to do.
Pray, follow me.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps it's time I went looking for him. That place puts my hairs on end. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
Some of us get
Wonder if there's any easy work to be had.
Doing about a dozen things at once.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhaps it's time I went looking for him. That place puts my hairs on end. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself.
I'm in fine fettle today. I'll take any chance.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master's wishes.
I'm always doing about a dozen things at once.
I'm in no hurry to leave. It's been a hard day.
Life's been pretty kind to me.
What to do?
A mug of ale is just what I need. Time to be heading home.
This is just what I needed.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
I'll serve with redoubled vigor this day.
These old bones.
My bed calls.
What am I to do?
Sharp resist.
He really ought to have returned by now.
A ladder, is it? How convenient.
We're here, Master.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the sword and shield. Fighters favor a balanced approach, excelling in both offense and defense, and can adapt to any situation. I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, I might be willing to impart unto you some of what I know. Very well. There is no wrong choice, but I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray, be well.
Puts me in the mood.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
In my line of business, patience is key.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
I served one master who had every pawn change vocation upon a whim. It was a bit befuddling, but each to their own. Should we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well. It's not worth writing home about.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Off to market I go. I hope the weather holds.
Where to now?
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The Watchhead's waiting for you.
Let us speak with everyone we can think of who might know aught of use.
My head hurts just thinking about it.
You really ought to have returned by now.
Didn't you hear me? The Watchhead's waiting. Follow me.
I'm in fine fettle today.
What am I to do?
Here we are.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please. Fulminous shield, eh? 'Tis a bargain, I reckon. I picked it up in Melve after the dragon attacked. Can't speak for its contents, but it certainly looks valuable. Hope to see you again.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far larger.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well. Speak with me once you've finished your preparations.
Speaking of which, the pawns in this party are women all. And I've no objections. It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master? I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around. Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service. I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts. We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Would you care to behold a forgotten riftstone as yet discovered in this world? Then follow me. It isn't far. I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?